Hello, everyone. I know I didn't post anything about this, but I went into my messages on Facebook and I thought, I've been hacked, because there was about 50 messages of asking all about yesterday. So what was yesterday? Yesterday was the yes thing, the yes word for everybody, allowing everybody to actually get married. So I thought, okay, instead of sitting there and answering every one of those emails and every one of those messages, personal messages, I thought I would do this. So I will post it and you can have a look at it later. Okay. Okay. So the day is an amazing day. You can see here that the day is fire on fire, which that fire is also a horse. That fire sits on fire. It's a horse. The horse is a romance flower. We're going to take it another notch here. The yin metal is a romance flower hidden inside the rooster, a romance flower. The yin fire is a romance flower hidden inside another romance flower. The yin water is also a romance flower hidden inside another romance flower. The thing about this is that the horse and the water, pig and horse, fire, water by nature puts out this fire. Yet these two together, the pig and the horse, on the day yesterday, it meant that they are soulmates. So there's a happening, there's a coming together of horse is spirit and water is communication. And so both fires are a stage. And we actually had how many stages? We're all over Australia yesterday celebrating this. The water does put out the fire, but they're in harmony. This water, the pig and the snake here, also fire, water puts out the fire, which means on that particular hour, it was traveling. It was traveling everywhere. Hi, Naomi. So it was traveling everywhere to get to everybody, from fire, from above to below. And what are we surrounded by? Water. So Australia is surrounded by water and makes it very prosperous. So that makes the travel star of water and the travel star of snake. When the water puts out the snake, it's actually getting it somewhere else. I know. So with that as well, this rooster with this snake are also soulmates on another level. When they come together, they create more metal. And more metal means, for the day, means more money. So who's going to make all this money? Oh, have a guess. Anything relating to weddings, engagements, jewelry, hi Susie, what else? Flowers, anything relating to that. Now, I want to look at this from a 4 pillars perspective. And 4 pillars is, what makes this. So the story behind all of this is the sun, the moon, the earth, planets, all in the solar system. When they come together, they bring this energy here. So if we look at this as a person, let's look at it as twins, because if you're male, this energy is going to change in one way, and if you're a female, it's going to change another way. And so we can discover so much about what is going to happen elementally to this decision that was made on the 15/11 at 10 a.m. daylight saving, which is really 9 a.m. And it says yes all over it. So did somebody do this from a 4 pillars perspective? No. Someone just chose the day as they were counting, and this became the day. So how beautiful is that for the universe to bring it all together, whether that 40 whatever % wanted it together or not, okay? So you can see how beautiful that the day ends up. From that day, though, if we look at it, let's say as twins, as I said, girl or boy, the girl, where did I put it? The girl, we're looking at the interaction of all these characters together. And so it tells us what individuals will end up being like. So for females, for a female born on this day, which is the yes, it is born on this day, in 8 years, there will be a challenge that happens for the female side of this energy, okay? Because a rat comes in and the yang water comes in. So it's water putting out the fire and water putting out the fire. And that rat is also a romance flower because inside it is also this yin water. So it brings it to another level. We're going to see because it'll be on top. So what happens? We will find out at 8. So when this turns 8. For a male perspective of this, it is at 3. So the study of this, the characters, the meanings of all these, the stems and the branches, then tells us, hi Liz, oh, you should be listening to this, Liz. So this tells us then if it is a male at 3 years of age, there's going to be a huge change. But the change is amazing because it's metal on top and it's earth dog on the bottom. And you know I've been harping about the earth dog lately. That dog with the horse become a healing. So the guys are going to heal more than the girls will heal with this particular day, okay? So why is this day going to be amazing? Because for us here in Oz, it was chosen, it was chosen on a day where it was full of nothing but romance flowers and 2 travel stars to get it happening, okay? So even though it was still a snake hour, the snake and the horse are part of a combine, and that's more fire. What is fire? It goes up. It affects people in the head. It's the heart. It's the eyes. What do we see, you know? And that fire is as in emotions, as in the stage. It's also pouring out your heart. So every Tom, Dick, Harry, Sally, whatever, would have asked somebody to marry them, yes, but look at the day they've chosen, okay? So it's beautiful. I know you can't see it like I see it, so it's amazing. The only glitch to this will be, yeah, there's always the other side to it, is if you do have a rat or a horse in your chart, and if you have a rooster in your chart, and if you have another pig in your chart, then you may be a little bit challenged. And so then what do? You can pick a better day to actually commit, whether it's an engagement, whether it's marriage, whichever it is. So you pick a better day to actually make your commitment. Even though you asked whoever on this day, you pick a better day to make the commitment. You want some help with that? We can do that. So not a problem. But with 4 pillars, it forecasts the strengths and the weaknesses of any day you choose. And it just happened, obviously, when somebody is in luck that runs a country, then the country is also in luck at the same time. So again, if you know anybody that did make these commitments on this day, then what you can do is just let them know if they do have a rat, if they do have a pig, and if they do have a horse, and if they do have a rooster and a rabbit, too. So again, check their charts. I'm sure you know enough people. So for those in my family that are happy about this day, you don't have to worry about it. The day is auspicious, go for it. With this as well, just keep in mind that in 6 months, it'll actually be a snake month. So that'll be May. Because this is November, so in 6, what's actually going to happen in 6? That gives you the insight into this. So this took its first breath there, that day, that time, and then the influence of the whole cosmic energy for this newborn, you can say, the destiny, the characters, and what's going to happen to them. So the day is fire with fire. On the actual day this was born, it's 2 peas in a pod, okay? So fire with fire, it's like your best friend. Now, along the way, there are going to be complications, of course, because nothing flows that easy. But when do these complications happen? They will happen by May or in May. So in May, you may find there are glitches, and then the laws have to be changed for this. So they may start putting things in place. Then May comes along and it's like, okay, this is not working the way we thought it was going to work. We need to change it. And why does it need changing? Because May is another snake, and there's the water. The water puts out the fire. In this, the water communication and the fire, things of the heart, are going to alter. And this is why then laws will have to change for this. Okay, but the day, when I saw what the day was, I thought, how amazing. Then when I saw all the messages and the questions, I thought, I won't be in bed till 4 a.m. tonight if I've got to answer these. And I thought, all right, I'll print it out. And what I meant to do was blow it up, etc. And then, yeah, you know, time, kids, we've got exams through this house this month. So, yeah. And I thought this would be the best way. So please share it. And this is just a typical 4 pillars chart. Pillars as in our day, month, year. 4 pillars chart of someone that was born on that day. And we've gone through the female side and the male side of it. And hopefully you can see how much of an influence this will influence, well, not just the country, but everybody, because it was done on a day with so much warmth. The only thing that was missing on this day is Earth. I'm not worried about it because Earth is a natural warrior. So there's nobody worrying here. Okay, even that 40 whatever percent, no, they can't do anything about it. So again, hopefully that helps everybody understand it just that little bit better of how wonderful, wonderful this day actually is. Any questions before I finish? Any questions? A good question. No? Okay. Thank you so much. I didn't expect anybody, so I don't know how this works, whether you get an alert or something like that. You're welcome, Naomi. So, yeah, I don't know if that an alert comes through or what happens, but all I wanted to do was do it and then post it, but I didn't realize others would know what happened. Bianca and Lila, you joined in. I'm nearly finished, so just go ahead and listen to it. You're welcome, Liz. All right, and please, please share it. So. And I'll see you on Sunday for the Facebook Live about what's going on with Doreen Virtue. Maybe she'll join us, huh? All right. Bye. I will actually post this so you can have a look at it when what I'm talking about as well. So have a good day, guys. I'm flashing now. I've got to go.